With a new year will come a new wave of musical hype. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 anticipated albums of 2016. For this list, we're focusing on albums that have either been confirmed for a 2016 release or have been teased in recent pop culture conversation. Number 10, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Expected to be released by mid-year, the 11th Chili Peppers album will apparently have a more gritty aesthetic, with Danger Mouse taking over the control deck in place of longtime producer Rick Rubin.
And I think it's going to be a really uplifting, beautiful thing. I'm excited to see it.
Given the resume of the new collaborator, we can probably expect Anthony Kiedis and company to once again reinvent themselves with a timely sound. And with most of the members still relatively young-looking and certainly youthful in spirit, the new production seems destined to become yet another classic blend of the old and new.
Because a long time ago, I knew not to deprive.
Considering their last album was released in 2011, the new one's certainly been a long time coming. Number 9, Katy Perry.
This love will make you levitate like a bird without a cage.
It's now been over 2 years since the release of the pop culture phenomenon that was Prism, and so you can probably imagine the Katy Perry faithful just trembling with anticipation for new music.
And you're gonna hear me roar louder than a lion.
And guess what? It's coming. And chances are that consumers will inhale each and every new track to experience that undeniable Katy Perry high. Of course, the biggest question is whether the pop star will offer up anything new or just continue on with a formulaic approach.
Every day is a holiday when you're the reason to celebrate.
We're all too familiar with the brand Katy Perry. Now let's see if she can establish a musical legacy aside from poppy hits. Oh, and Lady Gaga, we're counting on you too for some new solo stuff. Not collaborations.
It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot.
Just give that rhythm everything you got.
Number 8, 9 Inch Nails.
You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you.
If you're familiar with Trent Reznor, then you probably already know that he doesn't give a flying f*** about release dates and such. He just makes music and presents the final product when he's damn well ready. While we hope to hear a follow-up to 2013's Hesitation Marks, it will all depend on whether Reznor can focus less on his business venture, Apple Music, and focus more on giving us the early Christmas present that we all deserve.
Why all the change of heart? You need to play your part. Copy of
Number 7, Kanye West.
all day. How long you bow? All day. How much time you spent in the mall?
Say what you want about Yeezy, but the guy knows his way around a studio. However, before Kanye West transforms into Black Jesus and walks on water, or whatever he's plotting these days, he needs to walk into the studio and anoint the final mix on his latest album, Swish Already.
Been working slow. I've had a while to work on it. And I've separated with a couple of the tracks that were on my album.
Sure, we appreciate the early release of Wolves featuring Sia and All Day with Theophilus London, but it's time for Kanye to pull a Drake or Beyonce and drop that new release overnight.
I'm just way too bad for you. Call me on my cell phone. night when you need.
Number 6, Drake.
And I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing.
You gotta love Drizzy, a man just living the Canadian dream and taking it all in as it comes. In 2015, he surprised us with the uniquely titled If You're Reading This, It's Too Late mixtape.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy.
And then hit us with a joint collaboration alongside ATL's Future.
Hit that Ginobili with my left hand, oh like woo. Lobster and saline for all my babies that I miss.
So we get it, Drake. You're street, and you can drop new singles whenever the heck you want.
Ever since I left the city, you got exactly what you asked for.
But sometimes your fans need a proper studio release, complete with a proper release date, and according to the latest reports, we may just finally get that long-awaited Views from the Six in early 2016. Number 5, David Bowie.
Look into my eyes, it tells how I'm gonna say goodbye, he says, yeah.
Now here's a legend that takes great pride in the art of release dates. On his 69th birthday, David Bowie will release his 25th studio album entitled Black Star.
Take your passport and shoes.
And if you believe the hype, the artist formerly known as Ziggy Stardust might just blow our minds yet another time through grandiosity alone.
Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he blew our minds.
The music of David Bowie may be an acquired taste for some, but you have to respect his place within music history, and certainly the fact that Bowie continues to create when he could be doing whatever it is what elderly and wealthy legends do.
No God exists for the devil talk of soul. They scream my name aloud, turn and tell the world below. Here I am.
Number 4, Tool. Each and every year, or at least since 2007, which is the year after their last studio album, Tool fans have been forced to live with perpetual mind boners, hoping, wishing, and praying for a new studio release. But it never comes. Oh, we're in the studio, says Tool, and we believe them. But it's not like they need to produce the modern equivalent of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Just release a damn album for crying out loud. Here's what we know. Tool has committed to a 2016 tour with Primus, so you know that they've got something up their sleeve. Play your hand, Tool. Play your hand. Number 3, Gorillaz. The last time we received a new album from Gorillaz, it came by way of Damon Albarn recording the songs via iPad on the go. But that was back in 2011. And sure, it may all be fine and dandy in theory, but let's be honest here. Most fans are hoping for a little more focus and preparation within an actual studio record next.
Anybody know if we're looking out on the day of another dream?
As of late 2015, Albarn has apparently repaired a damaged relationship with collaborator Jamie Hewlett, and it's only a matter of time until a new release hits stores, whether it be online or actual physical stores. Remember those?
So don't stop, get it, until you chat ahead and watch the way I navigate.
You're so very special,
Number 2, Radiohead.
but I'm a creep.
Here's another maybe, but one that we don't mind waiting for. It's been rumored that Radiohead spent late 2014 working on a new album. However, a year later, nothing had been released. But just shortly after the attacks on Paris, Thom Yorke unveiled some new music at the city's United Nations Climate Change Conference.
Call upon people. People have power.
Always keen to embrace a new approach to recording, Radiohead has reportedly taken to older technology in order to complement modern developments. In other words, the new album will undoubtedly represent something entirely new. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
She's working at the pyramid tonight. Working at the pyramid. Working at the pyramid tonight.
I'm too damn slick. Whole downtown yelling out, who that is?
It's me, the M, the A, C, the K, sounding like a French pimp bump back in the day.
We are the new America. This is the new America. We are the new America.
This is what I want to do because I guess I just always kind of knew.
Mind your manners. I call myself believer that I needed God. And if it's out this summer, we sure could use it now.
Number 1. Guns N' Roses.
Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you. I'm still alright to smile.
From 1987 to 1993, Axl Rose and Company released 5 iconic albums that forever changed rock music. Then, in the last couple of decades, they gave us the Chinese Democracy, which arguably lived up to the hype. But for the last couple of years, we've been teased with vague references to a new album and even boastful statements from Dizzy Reed like, we've got a shitload of songs.
The more stuff you add, the more things that could possibly go wrong, right?
But couldn't one argue that Guns N' Roses should, in fact, naturally have a shitload of songs given the shitload of years since their last release? Isn't that what musicians do? Make songs? We're ready, Guns N' Roses. Make it happen. And ideally with the classic lineup in tow, please and thank you. So, do you agree with our list? What album are you looking forward to in 2016?
Hands up, keep your head and knock on the door. Hands up, keep your head and knock on the door. Hands up, keep your head and knock on the door.
For more mind-blowing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.